Imagine the steam rising from an earthenware pot, carrying the earthy aroma of simmered lentils mingled with the sharp tang of vinegar and the herbal whisper of bay leaves, evoking sun-drenched hillsides where philosophers once wandered. That first spoonful bursts with a hearty, nutty flavor, tender grains yielding to a subtle chew, coated in a broth that's both comforting and invigorating, like a sip from the fountains of Delphi. This ancient lentil soup, known in Greek as phakes, traces its roots back over 2,000 years to the cradle of Western civilization. In the days of Socrates and Plato, lentils were a staple for everyone from humble farmers to elite thinkers, praised by the poet Aristophanes in his comedies as the food that fueled the mind and body. Unlike the lavish feasts of myth with ambrosia and nectar, everyday ancient Greek meals centered on simple, nourishing dishes like this, drawing from the Mediterranean's bounty of legumes, olives, and herbs. Historically, lentils symbolized resilience, thriving in arid soils where other crops faltered, and they were often offered in rituals to gods like Demeter, the goddess of harvest. This soup wasn't just sustenance, it embodied the Greek philosophy of balance, harmonizing flavors to achieve eudaimonia, or well-being through diet. By recreating it today, we connect to that timeless wisdom, using ingredients that have barely changed since Hippocrates recommended lentils for their digestive benefits, calling them a remedy for the soul as much as the stomach. Yet, so many modern attempts at ancient Greek cuisine fall flat, resulting in bland, mushy messes that taste more like forgotten pantry staples than a vibrant historical treasure. People often overlook the importance of rinsing lentils thoroughly, leading to a cloudy, bitter broth from residual dust and saponins, those natural compounds that create foam and off flavors if not washed away. Another common pitfall is rushing the simmer, turning the lentils into paste instead of preserving their gentle bite, which science tells us happens because high heat breaks down pectin too quickly, the fiber that holds the legume's structure. Many skip the acidity altogether, missing how a splash of vinegar or wine cuts through the earthiness, preventing the dish from feeling heavy. Chemically, acids like acetic acid and vinegar balance pH levels, enhancing flavor perception on the tongue. Over-seasoning with modern spices ignores the subtlety of ancient palates, where restraints allowed natural tastes to shine, avoiding the sensory overload that drowns out historical authenticity. My method sidesteps these by emphasizing patience and precision, drawing from archaeological findings of ancient cookware that suggests slow, low-heat cooking over coals, which we'll mimic on a stovetop. This approach not only honors the past, but delivers a soup that's layered and alive, encouraging home cooks to experiment without fear of failure. Let's embark on this culinary journey together, starting with the foundation. Begin by sorting through about a pound of dried green or brown lentils, picking out any small stones or debris that might have hitched a ride from the fields. Think of this as a meditative ritual, much like the ancient Greeks, who valued mindfulness in preparation. Rinse them under cool running water in a fine mesh sieve until the water runs clear, which removes those pesky saponins and ensures a cleaner, more vibrant broth. This step is crucial because, scientifically, saponins can impart a soapy bitterness, and by washing them away, we allow the lentils' natural sweetness to emerge, unmasked. Next, in a large pot over medium heat, pour in a generous glug of extra virgin olive oil, about a quarter cup, letting it shimmer like liquid gold under the sun. Olive oil was the lifeblood of ancient Greece, pressed from groves that dotted the landscape, and its monounsaturated fats not only add a silky mouthfeel, but also help in absorbing fat-soluble vitamins from the herbs we'll add later. Dice 2 medium onions finely and add them to the pot, stirring as they soften and turn translucent, releasing a sweet, caramelized scent that fills your kitchen with warmth. This sautéing process, known as building a flavor base or sofrito in Mediterranean traditions, triggers the Maillard reaction, where sugars and amino acids in the onions brown slightly, creating hundreds of new flavor compounds that deepen the soup's complexity without any modern tricks. Once the onions are golden, mince 4 cloves of garlic and toss them in, cooking just until fragrant, about a minute, to avoid burning, which would introduce unwanted bitterness. Garlic, revered in ancient texts for its medicinal properties, adds a pungent depth that mellows during simmering, thanks to enzymes like alinogase breaking down into allicin, the compound responsible for that signature aroma and health benefits like boosting immunity. Now, stir in the rinsed lentils, coating them in the aromatic oil to toast lightly. This awakens their nutty essence as the heat gently caramelizes their surfaces, enhancing texture and preventing them from disintegrating later. Pour in about 6 cups of water or vegetable broth if you prefer a richer base, though ancient versions likely used spring water for purity. Add 2 bay leaves, their subtle eucalyptus-like notes evoking the laurel wreaths of Olympic victors. These leaves contain essential oils that infuse slowly, providing an herbal backbone without overpowering. Season with a teaspoon of sea salt and a half teaspoon of freshly ground black pepper, remembering that ancient Greeks used salt from evaporated seawater, which brings out the lentils' inherent flavors through osmosis, drawing moisture and concentrating tastes. Bring everything to a gentle boil, then reduce to a simmer, partially covering the pot to let steam escape while trapping essence inside. This low and slow method mirrors ancient hearth cooking, where embers allowed for even heat distribution, preserving nutrients like iron and protein in lentils that were vital for a population reliant on plant-based diets. As the soup simmers for about 40 minutes, check occasionally, stirring to ensure even cooking. You'll notice the lentils softening, absorbing the broth's flavors, their skins wrinkling slightly while the interiors turn creamy. This transformation relies on the lentils' starch gelatinizing, absorbing water and swelling, which science explains as hydration breaking hydrogen bonds in amylose and amylopectin molecules. If the mixture thickens too much, add a splash more water. Aim for a consistency that's hearty but not stodgy, like a warm embrace on a cool evening. Toward the end, chop a handful of fresh parsley and oregano, about a 1/4 cup each, and stir them in during the last 5 minutes. These herbs, native to Greek hillsides, release volatile oils when added late, preserving their bright, citrusy freshness. Oregano's carvacrol provides antimicrobial benefits, a nod to ancient herbal medicine. Finally, off the heat, drizzle in 2 tablespoons of red wine vinegar, watching as it brightens the colors and sharpens the aromas. Vinegar was a common ancient preservative, fermented from grapes, and its acidity not only tenderizes the lentils further by breaking down fibers, but also heightens taste buds' sensitivity to umami and salt, creating a balanced symphony of flavors. Taste and adjust, perhaps adding a touch more oil for gloss or herbs for vibrancy. This is your moment to personalize, just as ancient cooks did with what the seasons provided. Now ladle the steaming soup into bowls, perhaps topping with a crumble of feta cheese if you wish to evoke later Greek influences, though purists might skip it for authenticity. The first bite is a revelation. The lentil yield with a satisfying pop, releasing a broth that's velvety on the tongue, laced with herbal whispers, and a tangy finish that dances across your palate. Hear the subtle slurp, feel the warmth spreading through you, and inhale the lingering earthiness that transports you to an ancient symposium where such simple fare sparked profound conversations. This recipe is worth every moment because it revives forgotten flavors in a world of fast food, offering nourishment that's as good for the body as it is for the spirit, packed with fiber for digestion, plant proteins for energy, and antioxidants from herbs that combat modern stresses, all rooted in history's wisdom. It's a reminder that true culinary mastery lies in simplicity, encouraging you to slow down and savor. What ancient dish from your heritage have you always wanted to recreate at home?